Why, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and man, has it been a minute since I've done that. Wow. So, I was gone for, I've been uploading. I've been uploading my backlog, but I haven't actually recorded a video. I think when I say this month, I mean the month of March. I'm recording this in March. Actually, I'm actually want to be nosy. When's the last time I actually filmed a video? Hold up. I recorded one. Okay, besides live streaming itself, I haven't actually recorded a video since. I'm gonna guess. Wait, what video are you? That's a good question. But I basically haven't recorded a video since end of February because everything has been going on. I'm not gonna go too into it because I know you guys want me to see the reaction. But, why am I reacting to this? Pretty much a week after it came out. One, life got really busy. And two, I always like reacting to these not initially when it comes out because I don't encourage the people who live stream themselves reacting to the direct. I know it's a huge event and things like that, especially for most Nintendo creators. But for me, it feels weird doing that. Because you're taking their entire footage and just reacting to it. And they've sunk $100 into it. To be fair, it is an ad. But it's also their content. And so, me being able to pause, stop, mess with everything just makes it more copyright friendly. But also, it's like, it makes it a little bit more personal, I guess. So, we're gonna be messing around with it. There's gonna be a few games I'll probably skip if I'm just not interested in it from first looks. But there's some games that I've seen announced. Not really announced, but I know are in here that I'm excited to look at. I'm curious if anything is new with Pokemon ZA and stuff like that. And on the day I am releasing this, there's going to be another direct happening today, or has happened today. I will be reacting to it when it comes out, I guess. You might have recording this in the past, I guess. Anyway, time is relative and weird. But yes, we are almost 3 minutes in and I haven't started the video. But we're gonna get into it. Let's go. Hopefully there's some good stuff in here. And like I said, I have an idea of what's generally in here, just based off of the chapters. Which is fine. For me, there's some things I'm not really interested in. And we'll probably skip over that. But I am excited to actually look into this, see what's going on, see what's doing, you know. And hopefully there is some good stuff in here. And we shall see. But are you ready? I'm ready. Let's begin, shall we? I think we shall. So where's my click? Oh, this is like really quiet. Hold up. Not a filter. Hold up. There we go. That's better. Oh, I thought they would have released these by now. I thought these were on the release schedule a while ago. Girl. Lower it a little bit. Like there. Okay, that's fine. I expected these to come out a while ago. Another good remake. Especially if they do it right and it actually is they could add something to it. I'm okay with a good remake. But if it's just a cash grab, I don't care for it. This seems more than a cash grab, which I appreciate. Though I have never had the ability to enjoy Dragon Quest. Will this maybe get me to do it? Yeah. Will it be a video? Probably not. Actually, I could see me doing a video of like first reaction to it. Wow, 2025, guys, we're getting it this year. I sorry. Before he starts talking, first of all, I need to put on subtitles. Okay, there we go. But before he starts talking, I must say, first of all, I expected that game to come out a while ago. Two, the game looks fantastic for what, like, I'm gonna pull up for my, just so I'm at least not talking out of my ass. One. Oh, actually, the art looks pretty good for what I'm seeing. 1986? Oh, damn. Okay, is there images I can look at? Okay, actually, the art looks really good here, too. Okay, but pretty old, kind of standard initial um Legend of Zelda style, maybe a little bit upgraded from that. Either way, looks super cool. I'm glad they elevated it. Like, for me, remakes like this is fine. When you get to like remaking a game that was just on the previous generation of consoles is where I'm like, huh? Nintendo itself has been pretty decent at it. Like pretty decent but not doing it. Some of like the Donkey Kong ones make no sense to me. But I'm glad they kind of shy away from it to the best of their abilities. Like, there's some of these, or, well, like, just for example, with like GTA 5. And I know we're getting GTA 6 in my lifetime, but, like, GTA 5, people don't realize how many generation of consoles that game has been on. Because it's been out for what? 13 years, I think? Something like that. And it's like, stop re-releasing the same game on multiple generations of consoles. Which, hear me out, I'm glad in a way that they're allowing more access to the game. That's fine. But when your game has been out for 13 years, and you have released it on 3 generations of consoles, maybe look at putting out a new game. Doesn't even have to really be in the same line as GTA. It's fine. But when you've only put out, before I completely talk out of my ass, Rockstar Games. When I pull up your website, okay, and the only games you have come out with in the past few years, I would say, is Red Dead Redemption 2, I think. When did Red Dead 1 come out? I can't see that answer for your website. Okay, great. But it's like, right, I know you're putting a lot of work into this game, but it's also like, you have such a big name behind you. You could easily come out with something. Here, actually, if I do Rockstar, can. Oh, here we go, wiki. Here we go. Release date this way. Okay. So you have GTA for third slash quarter, the third quarter, fourth quarter, 2025, and they have Red Dead Redemption coming out 2024, and then a bunch of re-releases. They have Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy 2023, Red Dead Redemption 2023. Oh hey, look, another GTA 5. Oh look, another GTA 5. Oh look, Grand Theft Auto Online. Oh hey, look, it's another trilogy of the exact same thing that we've already done. Like, it looks like I can't even call that a new game, I guess. LA Noir, the VR case files for PlayStation VR in 2019. But that isn't even new because that come out before that. But it's, I don't know, some of these game places just frustrate me, as it's like, why do you keep on doing this? It's re-releasing the same thing, which, hear me out, I understand you want to do the most audiences. And you have to take time to change, like if you just release for, let's just say, Xbox or something like that, and then you have to take some time, let the hype go around with the game, and then you release it for another console. That's fine. Like, there's many times where Nintendo Switch, like, if it comes out on consoles, the Nintendo Switch version comes out a month or two later, which I'm assuming it's just maybe, like, they have to verify that they're gonna get certain things from Nintendo. I don't know. Or it's easier to make discs than it is to make the cartridges, so it takes more time to make the cartridges, so they just come out with the disc version first. Or whatever. I don't know. I'm not in the game industry. I don't know what the reason is. But, like, for me, that's fine. It's the whole re-releasing so many times where I look at my shelf, which I can't actually do this right now, and I have, like, 5 versions of the same game. Actually, probably, trying to think of what game I have that for. There's probably a few I have that of. Let me think on that. But anyway, it's our boy talking. Let's see what you guys say, buddy.
I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Good.
We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
Yes.
So please tune in for that as well.
I shall. Just for you, buddy.
What saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix.
I must say, it looks beautiful for a remake of a game that came out in the 80s.
What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information in the future. Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Sounds great, buddy. There's that snap I was looking for. No sleep for... Okay.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Oh. Interesting. The captions on this is so funny. I'm sorry.
Entry in the the Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye.
Okay.
Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game.
Interesting game.
To investigate Iris's whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
Honestly, this seems like a really cool idea.
Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from the Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 20th.
This seems like an actually pretty cool game to go with.
Unleash the supernatural. A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha
Interesting.
is living as an apprentice detective.
Okay, we love a good
Unbeknownst
detective
to
game.
others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner.
Oh,
To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases.
interesting.
Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point.
So, like a weird Detective Pikachu?
Cooperation is the key to victory. You
That's
can
kind of what I'm getting from
turn
this.
opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside of battle,
Right, that's kind of what I'm getting from this.
and their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Rido through a series of strange incidents.
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
As he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Rido Remastered, the mystery of the soulless army.
Oh, does this mean...
Nintendo Switch.
Does that mean this is a remake?
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Seems cool though.
Consume darkness.
Okay.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck.
Not really super interested, so let's go ahead and skip this one.
The rhythmic march begins. Remasters of
Okay.
Patapon and Patapon 2 are drummed
Don't know what this
on
is.
Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Okay.
Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata 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 Pawn advances them forward, while Pawn Pawn Pata Pawn has them attack.
Oh, this game seems so hard.
If you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
That's all I gotta say. This seems like it'd be super difficult.
From the horse-riding Kiba Pawn to the shield-savvy Tate Pawn, build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes.
Seems like a very simple game, but it also seems like it'd be super difficult.
So you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
Okay. That's good in a way. I'm
Lead the
genuinely
Patapons
curious.
March 4th, when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch.
2007? Okay, that's not too bad. Did it? Oh, it was only available on PlayStation.
Town. A
That's cool.
cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your
Story
new
of
life
Seasons.
begins.
Yeah. See what Metroid Prime has to do with us. Metroid Prime 4. Because I think the last direct if I remember right, the last direct we only got like a preview of it. I think if I remember it's supposed to come out this year, so we'll see. Overall, looks beautiful. Though, this is gonna sound sad, but for Nintendo games, does it really make me looking forward to it? Because Nintendo games are not really known for their graphics, which is sad, but... Okay, this is more what I was expecting. Looks still beautiful, though.
Is the unknown planet Vuros.
The one away also looks pretty flat.
Inverted jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Yeah, so let's carve a path forward.
Alone though, abhorrent alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to
Seems like a really cool game, though. Like, just... I don't know, like... gimmickily, I guess. So I've never played any other Metroid games, so... I'm not the best person to judge on this one.
Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power
Oh, that's cool.
of her mind.
I guess.
Why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
I love that it never says Samus, it says Sam's.
And be her fate after being summoned to Vuros. The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Looks cool. I just hope it actually looks this good in the game. Does that make sense? Oh, I can't tell if this is Samus or like a villain Samus, I guess.
Looks like even more challenges await Samus.
Yeah? Okay, no, actually,
Forward to exploring with
maybe not.
Samus's new psychic abilities.
Because she had a different, like, color palette.
Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
You're not gonna acknowledge it? Okay.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
It's this one. Don't care about this one.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Sure. Art looks really cute.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts.
I'm not going to school again. Sorry.
During class.
I'm not playing game at a school. I'm sorry.
Set off on a
The only game I'll play at the school is
mysterious deity.
2 Point Campus.
Hand-drawn platforming adventure. You'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the
I wonder who's the
Can you uncover
company behind this.
the archipelago holds? Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Hold up, we're gonna analyze that real quick. Who is the people behind it? I want to know. Wappy Studio? Okay, they're going with a few other things. Oh, not what I wanted. Okay, not who I was thinking. I was wondering if it was the same people that made Cuphead, because it was a very similar art style. And kind of like similar vibes. But no. Actually, hold up. I'm genuinely curious now. Cuphead. Who is the people behind that? Studio MDHR, what I'm saying. Like, okay. The way they did it with the re-releasing, that's fine. And I'll be honest, this is probably the one that I had the most versions of. I think I have it on like Steam, Nintendo Switch, and I think my TV. But either way, it's like, whatever. Have they done anything recently? Oh, they're in Canada. Okay, they haven't really released anything about what they're working on right now. Okay. Well, good for you. I guess. I'm not seeing much of anything there. Okay. What are we doing now? Gradius Origins. Either way, that game looks pretty cool so far.
Anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot 'em up games from across the series.
I don't care.
Titles include
Let's see this.
Battle to the Beat in Rift of the Necrodancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each level
Okay.
to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat.
Honestly, this seems actually really cool.
It's going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remixed
Seems like a really cool version of Friday Night Funkin' kind of.
more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC in
Ooh,
the future.
that's cool.
Rift of the Necrodancer. Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Ooh, I saw that was on there. I was looking earlier.
See what's in store.
That seems like a game I might end up messing with. Also have to see for copyright.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the
Oh.
Tamagotchi Connection series. There
This
are
is kind of surprising.
galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop.
This almost seems like something
Polish
they should have waited on
solo
for the
or
second
red
one, but
at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help.
I think actually it's like I might end up messing with.
To get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Might be on my list. I'm not sure if it would be on the personal list or the... this is what I needed, yes. There we go. Welcome back.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series.
Good.
You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X.
I'm not sure. I'm still at the point now where it feels like everything's painted. And at least I'm glad it's showing that so people aren't upset. Like, I know with Scarlet and Violet, people were kind of upset with it. I think I at least did my frustration with it. Like, okay, it's one thing. I don't know, it's like you could have put the tiniest little bit of effort in to make it 3D instead of painted on. Especially with the Pokemon Legends series, your entire point is this exploration world, this 3D aspect. Which you also ended up doing with Scarlet and Violet, but like the entire point of the game is battling in the world, doing all that. You could have put a little bit more effort into the world, personally, but
And Pokemon Y games, Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
I'm assuming that company's evil, right? That's gonna be a thing. I've never played Z or Y.
Scattered all over town are wild zones.
I came into Pokemon gaming, I think, right after.
Special
Not
environments
Z and Y, X and
where
Y.
Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here. But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
I love that for you.
And Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in the tournament. The ZA Royale.
That makes me wonder if this is going to be time
Trainers await
equivalent or not. Like, because, hold up. In most Pokemon games currently, the time clock is on a 24-hour time scale, meaning that it's the equivalent time to put the Switch's time zones in. So if it's 10 o'clock at night, according to the Switch, it's 10 o'clock at night in the game. So it makes me wonder if they're going to actually have like a day-night cycle that is sped up. Or if it's going to be still 24-hour. So that'll be interesting to find out.
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
Cool idea though.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
Also makes me wonder if this is gonna be like the equivalent of like gyms, or if there's odds gonna be gyms.
And work your way up to rank A.
Oh, okay, that's actually kind of cool.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
Oh.
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered.
Again, can you highlight if there's gonna be a 24-hour night cycle or not?
Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Interesting.
In Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It seems
I like that they added this for this though.
please be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Instead of just like selling the game, I guess.
Please take a look at this.
What do you got for us, buddy?
Hello there. Boop. The game you're about to see boop, doesn't have a
Oh,
very
Rhythm
good
Heaven?
story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. Boop. You wanna see?
I haven't played Rhythm Heaven, but I've watched people play it.
Just press the button to jump through the ring. Boop. It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
Solid rhythm.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice,
I'm not that great at rhythm games, but I like a good rhythm game.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series,
Solid.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
When are we getting this? 326. Ah,
That was
I was kind of home for like a
a brand new entry in
mid
the
2025.
It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system.
I've heard about this.
Please take a look.
I'll give my analysis of it. I'm not a fan though.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games. When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen.
Okay.
Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Okay.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want. just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Okay.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game.
Okay.
Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to. And you're done. They can now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Making digital games even easier to use. Virtual Game Card.
Is that it?
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems. This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April. Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
Okay. So, my thoughts. I know why they're trying to do this, because as of right now, when you buy a Switch game, a physical Switch game, you are pretty much getting the cartridge for free. You're getting all the packaging, all that for free. Because you're paying the same price that you would the digital version. And a lot of criticism of the digital versions is you can only play, on your own, by yourself, versus with this, in a physical edition, you can actually share with people and stuff like that. What I think companies should do. Tempting to finish what was in my mouth before I start talking. Is have a buyback system. 100%. Like, it'd be pennies on the dollar. And by that I mean, let's say you buy a game. This would be for online only. You buy the game, and then you play it. And let's say you don't like it, or let's say you finish it, and it's the best game you ever played, but you're never gonna play it again. Instead of it sitting there dormant on your thing, on your Switch, you can redeem it for, Nintendo even has their Nintendo point system, where you get maybe $1 or $2 back. And then they would use that to then buy more games. And it'd also be an incentive to be like, oh, I have this money. Let's say I have $5 in Switch coins or whatever, and I want this game that's 10, I'm more likely to get it now because I only have to pay $5. I think it'd be good, especially for these games that have licensing issues, where they can only have a certain amount of games sold because of licensing or whatever. With these things, with Steam or whatever. And then, I don't know, I think there's definitely an easy way to do that. Because when you're buying a digital game, and these companies then shut off their eShop or whatever, you pretty much have lost all of your digital games. And you haven't, if it's downloaded, you're fine, I guess. But you relatively have lost most of what you bought. And I think if these companies would do something like that, I understand why they shut it off after a while. Don't get me wrong about that. But, because also, the amount of money you run the servers and everything, I understand. I understand why there isn't eShops running from, 3DS or Wii and stuff like that now. I understand that. That's fine. But if we're gonna have these options shut them off, I should at least be able to go back, since I'm not gonna have access to these games anyway, pretty much. Sell them for, again, pennies on the dollar. Like, if it's $60 game, I shouldn't get $30 back. No. For a digital game, no. Because then everyone would just sell them back. But like, $3 for a $6 game, that seems fine to me. And then you would do that. Or even like I would say a 24-hour return period where you could return a game. Maybe like a 24-hour return window to return a game if the game is under 50% completed. I don't know. And that's what a lot of my what I've heard about with physical versus digital games is, one, if the shop closes, you really don't have access to it anymore. I mean, you do, but you don't. But two, you have the whole issue of selling it once you're done, or like having something. Because it's like, especially if with a physical game, you get the chip or cartridge, that's what it's called, and you have the ability to resell it or do whatever you want with it afterwards. I think with a digital game, you should still get that same thing. Which I understand, like, Nintendo's done some decent stuff with, like, the ticket system, voucher system, that's what it's called. Voucher system where you can get 2 vouchers for, like, $100, and it's for, like, their high games, so it's, like, your $60 games. That's fine. So you get, like, $10 off. That's fine. But I think if you were to do some sort of system like that, one, you're going to look really good to the people who are your fan base. And two, in a way, you're hurting these resale companies who are making millions of dollars of your old games, like reselling the old games. But two, in a way, you're hurting companies like GameStop, who are already doing this and being predatory to your customers in a way. By, like, you always see the meme of, like, hey, here's this brand new game I am returning. I would like money for, or whatever, because I finished it. And they're like, we'll give you $2 for it. They can go ahead and do that. And, like, you don't have a licensing. It's like, it would look so good. Keep in mind, would it be an initial, like, downfall? Like, would it take an additional hit at the beginning? Yeah. But would you probably then have to make so many less physical games after that? It's like, it sounds like a good thing. Hear me out. Again, just look into it. That's all I ask, okay? High on life, okay. Okay, what do we got going, everybody? High on life, okay. Got a alien blaster thing with a face on it. Vibes. Star Overdrive. I think we saw this one in another direct. Overall, looks pretty decent. Wandering Village. Oh, that's actually cool. Here we go. There's a mild probability I might end up picking that one up for fun. King of Meat. Interesting. Ooze Lagoon. Interesting. Eh. Reminds me too much of like a... what's the one game? SimCity, I think, yeah. Not SimCity. MySim, that's what it is. Don't care about this one. Let's look at this one.
Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold.
Honestly, this game just looks beautiful.
Lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2.
I'm assuming this is just a port.
Through motherhood, as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC.
Okay, vibes.
The first 2 Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th.
Okay, so this is a port.
Later today on
I said
Nintendo Wii
3. Does that mean we're also releasing the third one?
Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Okay. What's this? Oh. We need more golf. Okay, let's get this one.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to take on the
Why did you mention those two out of everyone?
to aerial aces. You can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes.
Okay.
Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play.
Seems kind of cool, I guess.
The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Okay, so. Ooh,
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
getting another Tamagotchi game? Okay.
As a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement. Please take
Okay, let's see what we got, buddy. It looks pretty nice. I must say, Mii's on this system has not been as prevalent as other ones. Cause like Wii and DS, they were really prevalent with the games and like add-ons that they had in the system.
Tomodachi Life, living the dream.
That sounded really robotic. 126. Is that all we're getting? Okay, no, there's more. Oh.
Did you want to talk?
Ah, glad that was only a dream.
This sounded really robotic.
That was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. The first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
Yeah.
In the
Dang.
trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking forward to it.
Yeah. We'll see.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
I try, buddy.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
Yeah. I've seen this. It's.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Hi, buddy. The man who never ages. Let me say that first of all. But second, I've seen a little bit about this. Like I said, I try my best to stay pretty, like, I don't know, like, out of it until I react to it for you guys. Trust me. But this seems like something you could easily make into, like, a newsletter or something. But from what I understand so far, keep in mind, they're gonna explain it. Trying to take up. It is, an app. It's like a calendar app. But it also is, like, all Nintendo news and, like, random, like, art and, like, comics and things like that, which I think is overall is pretty cool. But also, you could just make a newsletter. and not an entire app. Like, honestly, hear me out. If this doesn't work out, Nintendo, here's a way to pivot. You literally make a daily newsletter automatically. That's what this is gonna do. But it populates your email, which also makes it more heavily targeted to your older audience, which is fine. But it's, I don't know, like, or even like added onto it, I don't know. But literally, like, a daily newsletter where you can read it in the morning or whatever and be like, oh, it's all my Nintendo news. And just since, like, the news cycle nowadays is so constant, like, in your face of, like, screaming. Not to get political or anything, but just more of, like, constant chaos. It's like, it'd be a nice, like, little newsletter. I think they could do a really good job just doing a newsletter. I think if this study doesn't work, pivot to maybe like a newsletter or something. Hear me out. Okay. So what you got, Butter?
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Yes.
Thank you all very much.
I try, buddy.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also
Good.
launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
You see why I said this would be a really good newsletter?
Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. News about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
I think it's definitely a cool idea.
It will be available to download on smart devices later today. Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
I wish there was a way for me to, like, analyze that.
That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
There's probably a way I can do it.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
It's cool. Thank you, Nintendo. Always. Well, okay, we're good. Always bringing the good content. But, I mean, that's all I really got for you guys. There's really a whole lot more. Hope you guys enjoyed, I guess. Yeah. See you with the next direct. Bye, guys.